Hello, my name is Nika Mays, and I bought a web camera so that I can make a web show for my children so that I can impart what I think is wisdom to them so that when they grow up, they can have a better chance of being successful. It's a lot of things out there in the world that are out there to trip them up, and I wanted to see if there was anything I could do to help them, like I said, make it out in the world, be successful, productive citizens of the United States. But today is April the 15th, 2011, and this web show for today is not for, well, it's for my children. It is for my children, but it's also for the American people. Okay, politics is not for you. It is not for me. It is not for the average American person. It is for mostly rich white people who want to keep the money that they have, are willing to do anything to make sure that they maintain the power that they have in the United States, in government, in politics, and they want to be richer. Okay, they do not care about the average American. Let's be certain of it. Let's be clear. I mean, nobody's saying it, and there's always this political talk where people talk and talk and talk and don't say anything, and they don't say anything meaningful. They just talk around in circles. They talk above us, they talk around us, they talk over us, they talk under us, they talk through us, they talk at us, but they don't talk to us. They're not really concerned about it. That is what I learned in my political science class. That's why I'm not very political. Politics is about power. It's about money, and the rules are set in place so that those with power and money increase that power and money, keep that power and money. Pretty much, basically, that's it. Let me apologize to the older generation who worked so very hard, who believed that when they didn't work anymore, that there will be programs in place to take care of them. Rich white people. Okay, no. Let's not get this. Let's get this straight. There are some black ones, some Mexicans, some others that may slip through. But let's be real here. It's about money. It's about power. They don't care about you. So I'm always fond of saying that because through the grace of God, the recession, the depression, the whatever we were going through when that idiot Bush was in office. Because keep in mind, another rich white man wants to stay rich, wants to make sure all his friends stay rich. Very simple. I don't know if he's racist, prejudiced. I don't know. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying that he's in it to keep himself wealthy. He's in it to keep his family wealthy. He's in it to keep his, that's what they are. Rick Perry, all of them. That's what they're in it for. I get it. I respect that. You're perfectly able to do what you want, say what you want, believe what you like, you do whatever you can to take care of your family, because it's what I do. I mean, but I don't do it at the expense of other people. Well, okay, because I'm kind of just the average American, so the only power I have is voting, and I do that. I do vote. I didn't used to vote, but I vote now because I realize there are a lot of people who sacrificed their lives actually to make sure that I could vote. So I vote now. But I just want to apologize to the old generation. I am sorry that nobody could see this coming. I am sorry that nobody warned you. I'm sorry. But this is me. This is Anika Siobhan Mays. The woman who loves her children. The woman who feels like the depression, the recession, whatever we went through, didn't really affect her. One, because of the grace of God, but two, because we were never really wealthy in the first place. So I've always been fighting to make sure my budget balances. I've always been fighting to make sure that what we make covers our expenses, that our expenses are less than our income. That's all I could do. That's all I could do. All I could do was pray and hope that God would watch over me and watch over my husband and my children and my family members, and that we wouldn't get sick very often, because I just thank God for that. God was merciful. None of my children have been seriously ill. And I appreciate God for that. I mean, ear infections, the occasional cold, nothing serious. Thank God. I appreciate you. Your mercy, God, is bountiful. And I'm grateful for that. I am. So I look back over my life and you really covered us. But that's it. Nobody is going to rescue me. Nobody is going to come and take care of me if I can't take care of myself. If I can't take care of my children, if my husband and I don't get up and go to work every day and take care of our children and take care of our household and pay our bills and make sure that our expenses are not equal to or less than our income, we would have been in trouble and there would have been no one out there to help us. We would have been in trouble. So this is my message to the future generation. The people, I am 34 years old on June 30th, 2011. This is a message for you, people younger than me, people who are my children, the people who are slightly older than my children in their 20s. This is my message to you. Take care of yourself. That's my message to you. Take care of yourself. Sacrifice. Stop spending all your money on things that you can't afford. Stop overspending on your credit cards. Stop putting so much stock in student loans. Stop indebting yourself, thinking that the future is going to be better and that you're going to be able to take care of today's problems with tomorrow's money. Stop doing that. Stop believing that the sun will come out tomorrow. This is not La La Land. This is real life. I beseech thee, brethren of the United States, take care of yourself. Take better care of your money. Start learning how to save. Start paying your bills on time. Start eating better so that you won't get sick, because being sick is expensive. Start eating better so you won't get fat, because being fat is expensive, because being fat is the gateway to being sick. The way this country is going, they're going to cut out every single social program that helps the United States in order for, the fat cats in Washington. I heard this on TV somewhere. I'm not a political person. I don't watch politics. But when it comes to money, that's what I pay attention to. When it comes to my money, my well-being, my children's well-being, my family's well-being, that's what I'm about. It's what I'm about. It's my message to America. Please, stop borrowing so much money. Stop driving cars that you can't afford. Start saving your money. Start eating better so you won't have to get sick. It's a proven fact that what you put into your body determines wellness or illness. It's a proven fact. It's proven. You don't have to die from what you put in your mouth. You can't control many things in this life. You really can't. You can control you. That's what you can control. You can control your spending. You can control how you treat people. You can control your eating habits. You can control your exercise habits. Yes, you're looking at me and you say, hey, Anika, you're fat. Okay. I read this article today. I get the message. I understand. I understand that these people don't care about us. If you don't care about yourself, you're going to be in trouble. If you're going to grow up and you think that people are going to take care of you, you're in trouble. You're lying to yourself. Take care of yourselves. Eat better. Exercise. I'm not saying don't have a good time, okay? Instead of taking a $3,500 trip vacation, stay close to home. Spend only $600. I would love to. My church is going to Florida this year. I would love to go to Florida, but it costs $200 a person to get on the bus. I have 4 children, plus myself and my husband. My husband has a job that if he does not go to work, he does not get paid. I have a job that if I don't go to work, I don't get paid. So if I take a week off to go to my church trip, that's going to cost him a week's pay. It's going to cost me a week's pay. I have to pay to get on the bus. Or if I don't pay to get on the bus, I have to rent a van. And if I have to rent a van, then I have to pay $5 a gallon where gas is going to go this summer to go on a trip to Florida. And then I have to pay for us to eat. And then I have to pay for us to have a good time. And then I have to pay for us to drive around in that gas guzzling $5 a gallon gas van. Florida is like 14 hours away. That's a lot of gas. That's a lot of hours. So and then we have to eat. And then this is easily a $2,500 trip. Easily. Do I have $2,500 to spare? No. But because I love my children, I'm going to make a sacrifice, and I'm going to put aside $600. I'm going to make sure all my bills, I'm going to make sure I go to work Monday through Friday. I'm going to make sure Bam goes to work Monday through Friday. I have to make sure Bam goes to work because Bam gets up every day, and he goes to work, and he doesn't complain, and he comes home, and he pays the bills, and he makes sure that this family is taken care of in the manner in which he feels comfortable. We're not driving expensive cars. We don't have car notes. Why? Because it's not in the budget. We don't eat extravagantly. Why not? Because it's not in the budget. We don't get food stamps. So that means every dime, every piece of food that we put into our mouth comes out of our own pockets. Not from the government, from our own pockets. We are out here alone. By the grace of God, we have jobs. By the grace of God, we are healthy enough to get up and go to those jobs every day. God is blessing every day. Every day that you wake up and that you can see the sun and you can breathe breath and you can breathe air and you get to live one more day. Every day that you get to live, God is a blessing. Every day that you get to go to work and earn a living to take care of your family and people don't have to come in and help you. Social services don't have to come in and help you. That's a blessing from God. Everybody's looking around. Everybody's expecting manna to fall from heaven. But manna doesn't have to fall from heaven. Manna is all around you. God's grace, God's mercy is all around you. Get up, go to work, pay your bills, stay in budget. Get yourself a budget. Stop living outside of your means, because I'm telling you, there will be nothing for you. Nothing. They're not in it for you. Nobody's telling you the truth. And if I'm the only lone voice in the wilderness and you look at me like I'm a crazy woman, I don't care. It's just like with my children. You can never say I didn't tell you. You can never say that I sent you out there in the world with no sense of what is going to happen. I tried to give you a heads up. If you didn't listen to me, it's not my fault. But this is for everybody in America. Learn how to sacrifice. Learn how to save your money. Pay your bills on time. Learn how to live within your means. Because if you don't, you will be one of those ones who has their hand out and there will be no one to help you. I did it. I did what I felt I had to do. I don't know if anybody is listening. If you're not, fine. But if you are, please listen to me. Please listen to what I have to say. Please take heed. Please. Because your life, the life of your children, they're not in it for you. They're rich, they're powerful, and they plan to stay that way. They have no thoughts, no consideration for you at all. Because you're not one of them. Because you're not rich. Because you're not powerful. Because you are considered a peasant. You're tied to the land. Take care of yourselves. Buckle your belts. Tighten them up. Stop buying things you can't afford. This is Anika Mays sending out a national social message to everyone. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a blessed day. God is your only hope. God and your own common sense is your only hope to take care of yourself and secure the future for your family. Educate yourselves. There are many jobs out there that go unfilled because there is no one out there qualified to fill the position. Don't let that be you. Thank you.